Hello everyone. Today we are here with Mr. Nagendran, and he's a test engineer at Power Integration. So he's here with us for a interview section um, regarding engineering ethics. Okay, Mr. Nagendran, are you ready for the questions?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, the first question is, okay, do you assume all liability and responsibility for the works done prior to you taking over a piece of work?
So in this kind of context, I will first consider first. I will go through with my superiors on the work and the responsibility that I need to take before I jump into or I take the responsibility to do that work. And yeah, it should be considered what kind of work that I need to do, and what is the possible roadblocks are there and so on. So I will consider and take some advice from the superior first before I get into the work. And if I take over or I get the responsibility to do the work, anything happen, any roadblock happen there, I will take the responsibility on that. So I will do the every I will make sure everything is done. For example, a project A is given to me. That project A, until it's 0 to 100%, I will make sure it's done. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And then, Mr. Nagendran, do you think, do you undertake an assignments or works that is beyond your qualification?
So if it's a new opportunity, yes, I will do. If it's a new opportunity that beyond my you told that beyond my
Beyond your qualification.
beyond my qualification. Yeah. So if it's a new opportunity for me, I will go and get the challenge to do it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then would you approve and sign if an engineer document was not prepared under your direction and control? Would you sign?
Okay. In this case, I would not, because it should be reviewed first before anything is signed, or anything is need to be proceed. We need to review first, have a review session. Although it's not under me or I have to sign it, I need to review first before I need to take action. So in this case, the the surface answer is no.
All right, all right. Thank you, Nagendra.
Yeah.
Okay, Praveen, you may continue.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Nagin, question number
Yeah.
4. Will you consider emotions when making professional reports, statements, and testimonies, or will you be objective and truthful?
This should be, of course, not including the emotions lah. So emotions will be something like our enemy in our work ethics. So we need to consider practical we need to undergo a practical influence lah, anything that we need to do. So we cannot take any emotional decision. Is not a good way in industrial culture,
Yeah,
for my point of view.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Next question. Would you report to the relevant authorities if any wrongdoings occur concerning safety issues, even it might jeopardize your career?
So in this case, safety is the most important thing in every industry. So anything happen, any safety issues happen, we have to report to authorized. So there's no future negative things that happens for us lah. So this is very important. The safety is very important in industrial area lah. So when the audit or anything is coming in, so we need to make sure the safety is very important, so that the employee safety and also the quality of the product that we deliver to customer is very good.
Okay. Next question. How do you handle mistakes made against the code of conduct or ethics by your team members?
So first of all, we will follow we will follow a rule that we need to advise them, and also we need to accelerate it through email to our superior in order to do the in order to take over the any code of conduct ethics that we against it.
How do you handle a request which goes against code of conduct for cutting the budget, specifically when it comes to safety requirements?
So this is on safety requirements and code of conduct is more important than, from my point of view and in company point of view, that is more important than cost that we are having. For example, when we are using a cracked version of software, anything in company, that is very wrong thing really. So we need to use every licensed software and so on. It's one of the code of conduct that we are against it. So these are one of the things that we need to follow. So we cannot just simply because of code of conduct and safety, we cannot simply against the in just in case of the cost reduction, we cannot do that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Now I pass on to Manmi.
Okay, Mr. Nagendran, I have question about what will be your contribution to your company if you were hired. I mean, what your first ever contribution?
So I'll make sure that my responsibility, my things that assigned to me should be done correctly, and I need to give my 100%. My personal strength is perfection, so I need to be make sure the thing that I deliver is perfect before I deliver it. So that should be my contribution for my side. So different people have different kind of view. This is for my view lah.
Yeah, understood.
Next, how is your ethics have developed over your career period from all this while?
So in this case, I learned a lot. I learned a lot on industrial side. Before I came to work life, I was a student also, because I the ethics that I learned a lot is here is more to responsibility and our time management and so on lah. So this is very important in our not just in company life, in our personal life also.
Okay. So my last question will be: would you report your mistakes done on a particular task, no matter whatever the situation is or whatever the consequences is?
This should be yes. The answer will be yes. Because when we are report or we ask if any mistake that I've done, it's a learning process. If you ask me, it's a learning process. So you can ask your superior, or for example, there will be a senior, something like in university also, there will be a senior to you. So you can ask them, you have done this, then what are the steps that you can take to avoid this and so on. You can learn from mistake should happen. It's normal, yeah. So you can learn from them.
Okay, okay, then that's all for today. Thank you, Mr. Nagendran, for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Nagendran.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Nagendran.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. Okay, today we are here with Mr. Kumaresan, and he has experience as working as a research and development department in a well-known company, which is a Japan company, Nihon Superior Malaysian Center and Berhad. Okay, okay, Mr. Kumaresan, we have some questions regarding some engineering ethics. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, okay. My first question is, okay, do you assume all responsibilities for the works done prior to you taking over a piece of work?
Yes, I will assume and know well about all the responsibilities related to the work prior taking over any responsibility given assigned to me.
Okay. Then your second question is, do you undertake any assignments or works that is beyond your qualification?
Yes, I will take it. It will showcase my capabilities and how far I can go in a certain field.
Okay, got it. And then my next question will be, would you approve and sign if an engineering document was not prepared under you, under your direction or control?
No,
Would you
I
sign?
won't. No, I will not approve it.
Okay, then I'll pass to my colleague.
Okay, sure.
Okay, Mr. Kumaresan, your next question. Will you consider emotions when making professional reports, statements, and testimonies, or will it be objective and truthful?
I will consider truthful and objective towards all the professional reports that's prepared by me. I will not consider emotions towards preparing any reports.
Okay. Your fifth question. Would you report to relevant authorities if any wrongdoings occur concerning safety issues, even if it might jeopardize your career?
I think I will report or complain about anything that related to safety, because it's nothing is more important than safety at workplace.
Okay. Number six, how do you handle mistakes made against the code of conduct or ethics by your team members?
I will first try to talk to them with their mistake or misconducts, and if it is something that should be more concerned, I will straight away report to my higher management.
Okay, my final question is, how do you handle a request which goes against the code of conduct for cutting the budget, specifically when it comes to safety requirements?
As far as cutting costs, I will consider the safety requirements of the company is much more important, as it may cost life of a person.
Okay, thank you. I pass it
Okay.
on to my colleague also.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah,
Hello,
we can
yeah.
do.
My question is, what contribution would you first make to your company if you were hired?
The first contribution for me to make to my company is I will make sure my company which hired me to follow. I will follow all the regulations that are set by them and fulfill their job scope to make sure that I will be contributing for my company's profit.
Oh, okay. Okay. The next question is, how has your ethics developed over your career period so far?
Yeah, it develops a lot. As you can see, when we are like talking to my higher management or higher superiors, we have to be more polite. When given a task, we have to be more responsible towards the task that assigned to us and make sure that none of your emotions or any distractions cause your report to have any problems or issue towards the company's name.
Okay. Okay. My final question is, would you report your mistakes done on a particular task by not considering whatever the situation would be?
Yes, I will make sure I will voice out my mistakes. It's just to prevent it from repeating, and it will be a lesson to my fellow colleagues to not do the same mistake I did, to prevent it from occurring again and again.
Okay. Okay, then, Mr. Kumaresan, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much,
We
Mr.
are
Kumaresan.
Thank you, Mr.
Okay, you're
Kumaresan.
most welcome. Thank you.